Welcome back, my loves, and welcome to another schism-tastic episode of what are we doing? The alternative mod, the new Schism Saga. We are on to mission number 3. That can't be right. How long have I been playing this now? Good lord, I must be getting slow in my old age, for which I do apologise. This is on maximum speed as well. Actually, no, it's not. It's like 1.7 or something like that. Who knows? Just trying to blame other things for my own incompetence, or slowness anyway. Right, let's have a quick review of what's happening. We have uncovered, what would we say, something like 25% of the map. It's looking all right. I think this is quite a dense one in terms of events and happenings, so we'll see what pans out. We have Lord Honest with his entourage of Seedling, Oracle, which is in dire need of some upgrade structures, Centaur Wanderer, and a Griffin. I don't know how long this Griffin's going to last in terms of outstaying its welcome. I might just replace it with some other shenanigans. We'll at least see what it turns into. Well, we know, but we shall assess its usefulness. Based on the fact that I do need to get an upgrade structure for the Oracle, I'm going to probably sell some stuff which I'm unlikely to actually use, which is all this kind of stuff. I mean, we can essentially choose which ward to go with the Oracle upgrade. So I'm not really that bothered about elemental protection. Stuff and Scrolls, brilliant. So that should just tip us over the edge and allow us to buy a... Ooh, where are we? Thicket. Oh, the Forest Maiden. So that keeps us going for a little bit longer. What will be next is... Seedling's done, Griffin's done. Oh, is the Seedling done though? I suspect probably not. No, I need the Crown Vault, but it is actually quite cheap, thanks to being paid in part by Grove Mana. So we're probably more concerned with the warrior on the front. We've got a good 400 experience to go before that becomes an issue. But who is next on the list for a whooping is the question. I do not like the look of this. I'd like to take it eventually. Is this a spawned kind of like dude who's just gonna... Whoop, that's the wrong one. I always choose the wrong one for some reason. It's like Quill or a Buck. Who knows what does what? It just seems to be completely random. New pagans arrive in the region. Would you like me to follow them? Blah blah blah. Awakened brothers. Blah, blah. I think we're potentially supposed to follow him, which will then in turn lead them to one of the layers of these cultists. Oh, you don't know. I'm just blindly bumbling along and seeing what comes up. So this is Rejects of the Old Order, which is going to be demons and humans. I'm thinking this might be a better way to go. Polar bear and water elemental. A vampire bat. Interesting. Is that a pet of the vampire, presumably? We do need a bit of a heal, so I'm tempted to send him back to the city just for now. Or we could just go crazy and see if we can take down that Medusa. The main problem is that we have little ranged opportunity with our dudes. Although we do actually have this talisman, which I can use now that I've been schooled on the use of talismans. So this one might be actually all right. I think those stone slaves have little threat. I've called one stone slave and the other one slave to stone. I think I'm changing the slave to stone to something else. So these guys are just 40 damage, absolute dogshit initiative. They are immune to petrification though, so that's something. So we need to talisman the Medusa to do huge amounts of damage. And then that will make life much easier for us. And we can probably get rid of the majority of the damage here. So this was actually much easier than I was expecting. Is the speed gone down? Game speed. Oh, we're at 1.1. 1 times 1. Sorry, 1. 1 times 1. Well, I'll go with that. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, I'm sorry. I'm already losing it. I am slightly ill. Don't think it's COVID related for a change. But there is an illness in the air. Oh, there we go. Get ourselves a Grove Maiden. Good. Right, now, I sent her off rather hastily without realising, or maybe realising but then instantly forgetting that she has full leadership. And we can actually give her 2 other units to protect her. So I might actually bring her back to the city to give her a little bit more of an entourage. I can't send her this way because of this troll and Cyclops sentry, for want of a better word. So let's go around there. Wynamont, how are you doing? Nice to see you. And I've got some chat going on the screen because I thought it was quite jarring. If anyone's watching on YouTube and I'm responding to chat messages, they can't actually see what people are saying, so I've whacked that in there. I'm assuming that's probably, hopefully, going to be the best place to put it. There's not a lot going on down here because that's where the UI kind of stops. So I thought it seemed like a nice little place to pop the chat. Anyway, I'll see what people think. I do need to keep on summoning though. Just get more of this map uncovered. As we're drawing the Forest Maiden away, I guess we can probably use the summoned units to take over and do that job. I imagine there's not going to be much going on here. What's his name? Rolf Flinthide. That'll do. Okay, so we've got sight of the dwarves. Are we at war with the dwarves? We're at war with everyone. Okay, that's probably best to assume that. Anyway. Although being the elves, you think they'd have some sort of friendly relations, but no. Was that a demonologist? Mentor, I would like to know more about Doran. Is it true that his incarnation has returned and found a new dragon cult? Visions from the past show that long ago Doran tried to deceive our people by posing as one of the forest gods. But his true demonic essence was revealed and he was destroyed by his own brothers. We are observing the base of a dragon cult. The scouts saw no sign of cultists in the ranks of the sect. They instead reported necromancers and living dragons allied with the dead. Leader of Doran cult is a necromancer who has appropriated someone else's name. His power is far from the power that Doran possessed, but he should not be underestimated. A bit of a reference back to wherever Doran showed up. I can't remember now which saga that was. Kind of got a feeling it was the undead. Was it the undead? I don't know. Undead seems like a bit of a stretch. I can imagine they would hold power over dragons. Life for the first time in years. I've been like on and off. Hundred. More recently, I've only really been streaming like once a week, usually on Fridays or Sundays. But they still go up onto YouTube anyway. YouTube's probably the best place to see anything that's worth seeing, I suppose. Okay, before I forget, let's build the next upgrade structure. I think we're probably going for the seedling. And then probably the warrior upgrade structure. Then we'll have to decide what healer we're going for, which is going to be painful because I'm terrible at making decisions when it comes to this kind of stuff. But it's fine. Persevere. Oh my god, I've not translated his name. Shit. It's a lizard chieftain though, in case anyone's wondering. I'm torn about whether to go down here. I mean, I don't think I should actually go this way because we can't take this city. Or can we? I don't think so. I think that's going to be a bit of a pain in our current level of power. So I think we're probably going to have to start bothering these heretics. Mage and protector. Let's go for that. I think we can one-shot the mage with that talisman, which I'm probably going to be using almost every fight now. I forgot, put it on the wrong thing. That seems so alien to me, actually dragging it onto the portrait in the actual battlefield. That's not where I do my selecting. I think you're probably going to have to defend, my friend. I don't think I've got enough firepower to actually take him down, have I? That was a nice try. So let us... I mean, let's assume that the mage is going to survive, so we need some sort of protection on the forest maiden and also our warrior. No, he heals the berserker for some unknown reason. Fine. Okay, splash damage will kill him. That's great. That wasn't quite enough damage over time to get rid of him. I think we're going to be losing the Great Griffin, unfortunately. Unless the seedling can come through for us. He can. Well done. Now, question is, can we keep the healer alive just to get some cheeky heals in? Looks like we can. So I shall take this opportunity to do a bit of this. Let's at least increase the game speed while I'm doing this. Let's go up to 1.8 times. Bear with. It's probably worthwhile doing this. I should probably see if anyone's going to actually level up. Nah, it's unlikely. Because then I could just not bother healing them. But unfortunately, we're going to have to do it for everyone. So bear with. I do like how the neutral units don't just run away. They're in it for the long run. This guy's just still protecting himself. Entrenched. Okay, that'll probably do it. Then we've got one final heal. 74 XP. Not bad. Who's in here? Is this a quest objective? So this is one of the cults, rejects of the old order. It's got a beast, a defender of the faith. I suppose to say Norkington. A master paladin, a soothsayer, and a high demonologist. My goodness. Okay, you move slowly back to the capital. I think that's us done. Are they going to be like in collaboration with the demons? Like relatively neutral with them? Yeah, there's no chance I'm following that guy back to the lair, but we'll find it eventually. I could actually just keep sending a summoned unit like on his tail. I'm not even going to bother trying to get a spy in their army. I'm just going to get as much scouted as I can. It's Greg's bodyguard. Hey, where are you going? This is Greg's mercenary territory. You're not welcome here, elves. If you want to meet with our leader, then defeat me. If you can't do that, then Greg has no reason to waste his time on you. Greg's bodyguard with a red mage assassin. Front line's looking a bit weak, let's face it. Don't quite remember what the red mage does. Is it a fire version? No, I think it does like lightning with a burn effect, potentially. Hence the red in his name. Wrath of God, 75 points of air damage. Pretty good. I think our leader can use... Oh, spheres and talismans. It's not scrolls. I think we did actually have a book which let him use scrolls and staves, but turned out to be not as useful as I expected. Wow, that's a name. I don't know where that's come from. But do we take him down? I mean, if it's a rod planter, so he's getting a bit too close to our lands for my liking. He's got himself an iron golem. I think this may be the first time we've seen these guys. I think this is going to be like the dwarven equivalent of a seedling. Like this brand new kind of unit line, like a support type unit, but looks like they get a... It's almost like a tank type unit, 25 defense. All the immunity, well, quite a lot of immunities, fair few wards, does 45 damage with a fairly low initiative, so it's your typical dwarven fodder, but fairly tanky. Not immune to burn though, so taking full advantage of that. What does this guy do now? So he doesn't do a melee attack. Increased strength and crit blow. Does he do a kind of any heal? It doesn't look like he actually does a heal. It's just a improved strength and crit, which is unusual. Yeah, no damage element to the Dwarven rod planters. Not sure if that's an upgrade or not. It seems fairly weak, if you ask me. So I think the Dwarven rod planters came out pretty well in terms of the changes. Okay, what's going on here? Again, front line is looking weak, but it's the back line which is looking a bit scary, and it's the rain damage that we're quite low on. Red Mage and Demonologist. I mean, we could do it, but I'd be relying on that talisman a lot. This looks more plausible. Let's go after these ones instead. We've got the right setup. Black Paladin can access the Griffin or the leader, so that seems about right. Let's go for it. I was supposed to use his talisman. I'm too tempted to just attack. I just charge in there without realizing. So this one's actually doing damage now, or we can... Oh, well, we can't kill the paladin. So let's go after this one. No, shield anyway. So do they actually just have a... it's a 2x2 area attack now. So that's a slight debuff for the Incubus, but they are actually doing damage now, which is something. Is the chat overlay on this bit alright? It seems okay. You can still kind of see, and there's not really that much going on in this corner still. In fact, this has got like some weird artifacting going on here. It's like they've run out of background or something. That's odd, I've never noticed that before. Okay, let's get this healed. If we keep the priest alive, it's going to be the case of exploiting some healing, potentially. Okay, let's keep you healed. And we have to be careful in terms of not killing the priest. That's fine, because the splash damage didn't kick in, and this should still be okay as well. Alright. He's very close to a level up. Seedling's literally about to level up though, so we don't need to heal this seedling. which means I don't think we need to draw this out any longer. Oh, you get double level ups. So we've got ourselves a Grove Guardian, which turns the seedling into a 2x2 area of attack with weakening, and the Lord of Heaven. I was going to say Sky Lord. Well, I've kept the name if it still makes sense, because I don't know. Technically, the unit is different because of all this fun stuff going on. So this is going to be doing 90 damage and splash damage either side of the attack, which is nice. Warded against weakening for some reason. So we're probably better off just putting this in the middle. Now the only thing is, obviously, the Lord of Heaven isn't going to be promoting any further than that. So it's up to us in terms of whether we stick with that or we swap it out for 2 smaller units. It's probably going to be the latter, because I kind of want to just play around with some of the ranged units of the elves as well. Yeti Cave. Even though there don't seem to be that many changes, I think it's just nice to see what's going on. Am I done? We think so. So what needs to be built next? So it's between these two, so it looks like it's going to have to be the warrior upgrade structure. Then we can turn our sights towards the healers. And we've got to choose what kind of healer we go for. Got a choice of 4. Way too much choice. Yeah, this was only a matter of time. I'll try and run. I tried and failed. Okay. Who'll be this? Another bloody red planter. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to bring her back, and I'll use her as just a general rod planter cleaner upper. And I might give her the Skylord, actually. That seems like probably the best way to do it. And then we can still technically say that we're using Skylords. Oh, sorry, Lords of Heaven. Alright, what's going on here? Oh, it's the face dude. Did he just miss? Okay, let's use the talisman. I have to keep remembering that I've got this talisman and that I've got to put it on the battlefield. I'm going to be doing this a lot. I do apologise. Hi son, how you doing? That's the end of you, madam. I can't keep an eye on the stream preview permanently, so if the chat does end up covering over anything interesting, let me know. That should be as high as the chat should go. It shouldn't go any higher than this, because I'm assuming like anything down here is going to be of little importance, especially as this would normally have been covered up by the UI. All right, let's keep going. Scroll up, mark of sacrificial. I probably should say sacrifice. Increases experience by 10% for killing each fighter in an enchanted squad. I'm down for that. This looks fairly straightforward as well. Let's just keep going. Let's wipe these guys out. Okay, talisman first. I could just kill the healer. Hang on. What's going on with the succubus now? Ah, so they get they've been downgraded to a 2x2 area. They do quite a lot of damage now, and also the transformation. I don't think I can kill them just with a combination of talisman and the Grove Guardian. I keep forgetting the name. So I might as well kill the healer. Of course they get to go first. Fine. Nobody wants to play Gloomhaven. Funny you should say that. So I actually bought Gloomhaven, the physical version, and then lockdown hit, and obviously hadn't any opportunity to play it really. And then it got to the point where I was just like, oh, I'm never going to play this game now, and I just sold it on eBay, and I got the digital version as well instead on Steam, and I'm kind of glad I sold it because I can't seem to get into that game to the point where I can make any decent progress. It seems I think it's probably the artificial turn limit which kind of scuppers me, because I quite like to take my time and stuff like that, but with this, the turn limit with the things being exhausted and the skills being like burnt and stuff like that, and you'll eventually run out of skills. It's just like I kind of run out of steam, I suppose. I'm just like, and yeah, I kind of like want to take my time. We know nothing about the cult of Kuviyun, neither the place where the hideout is located, nor the names of the sect leaders. We don't even know who this faceless goddess is. The cowardly fanatics of Mivrintia are hiding in the shadows and are afraid to show themselves to us. Every stone must be turned. Try searching ancient ruins. I'm sure that somewhere they've left traces of their presence. We're actually going to have to find the rune which gives us a lead on this sect. Not that we leave any ruin unturned anyway, of course. Centaur Wanderer is a little bit damaged, so we should be a little aware of that. God, titanium again. How's that happened? So I think this is probably a little bit too much for us at the moment. We're going to have to come back for this one, which is fine because it is a quest objective, so it stands to reason that that should be a tricky one. Giant black spider. I'm trying to think if this is possible. I'd probably like more range damage on this one. We do have that Grove Guardian now. I think I'd have to do something like this. Is he immune against poison or something? No, it's fire and air. Air from the boots, fire from the quiver. Oh, he needs another artifact. Card and economy is tight as hell. It didn't synergize with me. And I'm kind of disappointed because of all the hype it got. And I do any kind of RTS. I mean, you've seen how I play Disciples. I play things very defensively. It's very rare I take risks and that kind of stuff, or just go all out. So I just think it wasn't the kind of play style I was looking for, which is a shame. I'm going to go for it after saying all those things about not taking risks. I think this is fine though. Giant black spider is going to be a bit of a pain, but if I remember, oh, my talisman's gone. How many uses does a talisman have? I probably should have been a bit more conservative with its use. Tits. Oh well. Let's take it out on this spiderling. Quite like to. What does he attack with? Earth. And they're not immune against earth, so I might go for a. No, I kind of want to reduce the damage of the spider. What do these attack with? 30 damage, and they can potentially numb. I'm going to get him to defend. Okay, that's fine. That weakness really came in handy. Okay, let's dish this out a bit. Potentially keep a Wisp alive. Sort of get rid of him. Okay, let's keep the decrease on the spider. Okay, they're going for extra poison targets, which is understandable. Okay, that's fine. Can we get a decrease? Lovely. Okay, now we unfortunately have to wait. Shit, I give the made the Grove Maiden defend. That's annoying. If the Wisp is going to keep on going for the Skylord, that works well, because we're just going to keep on renewing the ward for him. It gives a really good opportunity to just get healed up here without taking any extra damage. How do you forget you have the whole week off? That would be like one thing I'm just looking forward to constantly. Did you just get your weeks mixed up? Does that mean an entire week of Gloomhaven? I think that would drive me insane, to be honest. I did have a look online at like some guides or tips, and a lot of people said it is the difficulty curve is something akin to just like a cliff edge. But once you get past a certain point, everything starts to click. But I still think it's just the style of the game and the mechanics and stuff which just didn't gel with me, unfortunately. Wanted to like it, don't get me wrong. Damn it, he needs upgrade structure. And we could have afforded it as well. 500 gold, Talisman of Restoration, removes negative effects from the entire squad. That's pretty good. And I've got a nice free slot for that. It must be either 5 or 10 uses for a talisman. I think it's 5 based on how frequently we used that Inferno talisman. I completely forgot that they have limited use, which kind of makes sense because that talisman was a little bit overpowered. Particularly at this kind of level that we're at. Okay, let's get that structure built. I think we're going for a Centaur Savage, who gets a rather nice and another complementary 2x2 attack area with 85 damage to the initial target, and then 3 lots of 30 splash damage. You can attack 30 units at the same time. You wouldn't believe it. Warded against weakening. Fairly tanky. Pretty good. Let's go for it. Splendid. 30 lots of damage. You better believe it. Watch me go to work tomorrow. Yeah, I think everyone's done that at some point, haven't they? Depending on how much alcohol you've had the night before. That should say rock. It's come through as rook for some reason. You get the gist though. What are these about? 40 damage, high initiative. That's about it really. Okay, so it turns out I probably did have the right strategy with being conservative with my talisman usages. So this should be lots of damage to the middle unit, splash damage to the 2 sides. Pretty good. Everyone's basically doing splash damage, which is nice. Okay, let's get you healed up. Oh, he's going to level up actually, isn't he? So that was a waste. But it's not that bad, because we still get to do a couple of heals on these 2. And that's a Centaur Savage for us. This guy looks like a cross between a Centaur and a Dwarf. Absolutely big bastard beard. Okay. So I need these. Well, actually, I probably want her to go and pick up a Centaur and a. What do we actually go with? Do we go with the ranged unit or a mage? Problem is, we're stuck with too many backline units now with the addition of the Grove Guardian, and he doesn't quite have enough HP to put on the front line, unfortunately, because he would just get the shit targeted out of him. So that's not really doable. Anyway, we need to do some summoning. I think I'll probably continue exploring down here. Don't know why. Probably because we're not in this area. We drew the what was her name? Druid, whatever you want to call it. Grove Maiden away from there. Oh, I know some people have done the going to work on a Monday, finding out it's a bank holiday. Definitely, yeah. Okay. What do we go with? Raged unit-wise. Kind of want to go just with full-on damage, because we've got quite a lot of splash damage units at the moment. So it feels like we could potentially... What do we want for you? So get her a scout. These are the units that we're going to give our main party. We'll give her the channeler, actually. Then we swap these two out for the Skylord, and that's done.
I am ready.
Right. I'm assuming I don't have enough money for the final upgrade structure. For the healers, what we're looking at, 1250 for all of these. That's okay. Nothing urgent. At least I don't think so. No. It's fine. We've got an air elemental, an int, and a swamp wisp. Air elementals are looking less scary now. But early on, that they were, yeah, a force to be reckoned with. I think we can probably handle this. Let's go for it. Okay. What was this? Oh, because that's one unit and one close by. That's okay. Okay. Probably try and keep the swamp wisp alive. He would smack that into oblivion. It does have a weapon ward, so I can remove that ward. Oh, it already been removed. Oh no, he attacks with earth. Oh dear. Oh well. Serves it right for being a swamp wisp and not being immune to earth. What kind of swamp wisp is susceptible to earth damage? Scroll or lightning. Scroll of knowledge of roads. Bonus from travelling on roads. I don't know what it means by bonus. Sphere of rumble. 50 points of air magic damage to a unit. He can use orbs, so let's put that in there as a potential source of damage in case we're really desperate to do some backline damage. Who knows? It's Hubert Delely. Should we go and pay him a visit? Probably can, actually. Oh, I don't think we're ready for angels just yet. Kind of go that direction, though. What are the full miniatures range for all the Haven games? Are these the kind of ones that you've got to paint by hand yourself? I don't think I'd have the patience. I read that as you have a full train set for Gloomhaven. I'm like, what? That's fairly niche, I suppose. Drockholt's camp, only the best can train with me. Hang on. Only the best of the best train me. Okay. We're paying to train you. Okay, that's fine. It's an interesting business model. Okay, that's the corner of the map, which is nice. Nice to find that.
What is it?
What next? She will eventually catch up to him. I'm in no massive rush. Probably going to have to get a rod planter out, I think. It's one hell of a specific train set. Okay. I wonder if they do like something like what was that series about the train? A Snowpiercer. To make a Snowpiercer train set. Okay, round you come. And if we were to grab ourselves a rod planter, I think we've got quite a few different targets for that, so I think it's probably worth it. We're in no dire need of the money just yet for the upgrade structures. So let's set our sights on that gold mine. Walls, doors, stairs, rocks, pipes and traps. Pipes? I don't think I've come across pipes yet. Battery powered. Wow. Didn't you train with like train with a blacksmith or something? Can't you just make all this stuff yourself though? This is going to be going in blind, but I can't imagine they have anything massively scary. Otherwise, they'd be running roughshod over all of these units. One would assume. Yeah, we're good. No one can do quite enough damage just to outright kill them, unfortunately. I'm loving this splash damage. I think all of our units, damaging units, do splash damage, which is great. So I'm wondering if to complement that, we go with a ranged attacker who can do like multi-strike. Should be fun. Okay, oh, got just enough movement points to actually finish our turn here. The Glory City of Valaris, Airbender, and they've got some spaces so you can start summoning in some shit. I don't think it's anything for us to really worry about. This guy will go down quite easily. The only downside is that we don't really get to do much splash damage. But the Centaur, Savage, and Grove Defender, whatever his name is, should be able to do some. What's going on with this guy? Oh, nice big 45 defense there. He's going to be nullifying a lot of damage. 75 damage with very high initiative. Rebel barons are intriguers who plot against the rightful emperor. They say they do not shun even the most dirty tricks in the struggle for the throne. I like this guy's style. There's just something about his style which appeals to me. I don't know what it is. It's very egg-shaped. What does this guy do? Prevents damage over time. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, let us... kind of want to go for the back line, particularly the Airbender. Let's do that. Oh, he's shielded. Brilliant. He's shielded against Earth. Oh, he's got all the wards. Fair enough. Should still take this guy down. Or do we switch out for the air elemental? Let's go for him. Loving that damage from the Centaur Savage. Just keeping him well healed. Who's he been going for? Has he just been missing? Because I don't have any other damage on the back line at the moment. Okay, nice big damage from the Sky Lord. Oh, he's going for an attack. They've actually made the air elemental dudes more useful. Damn it, still didn't kill him. Okay, nice. Keep the back line topped up. Get us access to the Airbender. Healer's down. Can't be helped. Really don't want him to summon in more crap, though. Damn it, he's going to do it, isn't he? Oh, he just went for an attack, though. That's alright. We are going to finish our turn actually in the city, which is fortuitous. We came here because we heard about the rampages of heretics. The rumours turned out to be true. So many cults have not been declared in one place since the fall of Killaroo. We searched the archives and libraries of the city. It seems that all the books related to the cults of interest to us have already been burned by the Inquisitors. You'll have to look for another place to get more information about our foes. Are there any goodies, though? There is. Thunder stuff. Gimme. Let's get her healed. And we'll just spend the night here, I think. That's quite cheap, so we'll just upgrade that. With any luck, we won't come under attack. I'm going to just see what's in these demon armies, though, just for a little peace of mind. I was going to instinctively go to counterfeit orders, but no, I have to resist. That's all looking fine. Okay. One last thing. Let's keep chipping away at this fog of war. Should start somewhere here. Oh, different kinds of smiths, but the one that actually work with iron. Oh. Shitsmiths. Tiny shitsmiths. I just read shitsmiths. That's probably how I would describe myself. A shit peddler. Mainly the latter kind. Okay. So it's like maces and shields. Tiny shitsmiths would probably be something like an artificer or something like that. Is that a word? I've got a feeling it is. Like someone who makes rings and like really intricate. An ironmonger? Can we say that? They make gates and stuff though. Anyway, another barbarian community is the nomads of the north. In the past they were the allies of the dwarves, but now they are at odds with the halfmen. Maybe we shouldn't interfere with their confrontation. We've got a barbarian encampment. Look, I'd even translated that one because it looks important. Okay. They've got orcs in their midst. There's not that many. Oh, what's this? Knoll tumble northwind. I don't think that's translated very well. There's not that many in terms of barbarians, though. It's quite a small encampment. Might be more down here. I think that's finally it, though. Okay, it's making some reasonable progress. Oh dear. Okay. Is her name Play? Demoness Play. Fair enough.
Let's get this over with.
Okay, let's continue going after that gold. It's probably our highest priority just for the moment. Can you do anything else for us? I think I'll probably just keep her as Lord Honest's personal thief for now. I think that should be alright. Let's get rid of you. Let's reduce the damage as much as we can. I kind of want to... Is she going to run away? Yeah, she is. Might as well get some extra heals here. Save us from potentially having to go back to the city for another day of regen. What do we have here? Ghouls, thralls, and necromancers. Sea serpents and mermaids. Those are at least level 5 mermaids as well. Not fancying that. Let's go after these undead blokies. Immune against poison, ward against death. So he does 60 damage with 15 frostbite. Oh, he's also got vampirism. He's got all the funky shit. These guys still paralysed, and I don't like that. So let's take care of them. Shit. Paralysis is gone. Oh boy, this is going to get a bit spicy, I think. Can you do just enough damage to kill that ghoul, please? He can. Whopping amount of damage from the Centaur Savage. I kind of want to use the orb, it's just not going to be enough though. Which is a shame. Get rid of the Thrall. Yikes. Damn it. I probably peaked a bit too early there, but I'm not entirely sure if I could have kept someone alive enough for us to do some extra healing. Scroll of the Whisper of Prushin. The accuracy of all squad warriors increases by 5. Huh. An undead buff spell. Will wonders ever cease? We can sell that for some death mana, which is nice. And I realise now I could have done some counterfeit orders. But I'm a fool, unfortunately. Let's bring the thief back to... Actually, I could see if I could get some mermaids on the front line.
I am ready.
Oh, lasso.
You found me.
Okay, not enough mana for summoning, so I guess we are left with no choice but to end it there. Kleinsmith. Oh, that would make sense. Does that mean Calvin Klein translates to Calvin the Small or something? Presumably. And is that because he makes underwear?
With pleasure.
Counterfeit orders. Mermaid on the front line. Ooh, it's not bad. It puts them in a nice 2x2 pattern as well. Which appeals to me the most, I think. We're going to have to get a turn of healing, unfortunately, though. I could maybe pop out and take care of this Battle Titan and armour. And maybe even have enough movement points to get back. That you do not know. I think it's safe to assume that Calvin Klein means Calvin the Small, because he makes undersized underwear.
Let's get this over with.
Yep, get that rod. Great Wild End. Hell Golem, Pandemonius. Ooh. I wonder if anything has changed with the Pandemonius. I suspect not. A lot of the pure damage mages, I think, have remained exactly the same. And any big changes tend to be in the form of new units or more specialised branching type upgrades, I think. What's going on here? This guy's also got weakening and splash damage. And is presumably very slippery. They both got armour, which is annoying. Let's go for him because the Centaur Savage hasn't been yet, so we might as well see if we can do some extra damage to him. See if we can just kill it. It's not looking good. What were these again? Could do a Sphere of a Rumble. It's tempting. I mean, who's he going to go for? I mean, if he does that, I mean, there's still not much that we can do to stop the Battle Titan going after the Sky Lord. This is going to help. Does that kill everything? Air magic to a unit. No, that's all units. And it still didn't kill the animated armor, of course not. I think we're probably just going to have to keep healing the leader. 'Cause he's probably going to end up getting another slap. Yeah. is a bit unfortunate. I think we can probably get another heal out of this. I'll do. Another level up for the Grove Guardian. 44 damage, 22 splash. Back in you go. I'll just keep using life potions for now. We'll build the temple if we get desperate enough, I suppose. I might as well do that. I think that'll probably save us money in the long run. Upgrading that city to get the extra regen.
Let's get this
I'm assuming so. I'm just pulling that out of my arse, to be honest. I can't remember why it uncovered this part of the map. But that looks like a fun time, doesn't it? Proper party people.
What is it?
Ah. We can continue summoning. You've never made that connection before. You do surprise me. Oh, we've got dragons. An incredible sight. I haven't seen so many dragons in one place since I studied with Queen Taladriel. We are approaching Doragon's sanctuary. Be on the lookout. We got dragons. With dark sorcerers. Oh, hello. Who do we have here? There's the man himself. There's Doran. So we've got a mixture of living and dead dragons. But this is a fake Doran, apparently.
Elemental.
Let's get this over with.
There we go. Its Twitter handle would be Doragon69420, presumably something like that. Not the original Doran. Well, that was a valiant effort by the Rod Planter. Oh, the dwarves got it. Okay. I don't want to just keep on spitting out Rod Planters to try and get that gold, though. Because we do need to think about when we want to upgrade this lovely lady, which will be soon. So let's bring her over, and I think we can... She's still not quite got enough movement points.
What is it?
But I'll give her the Lord of Heaven because it's a bit damaged, so we might as well do this now. Let's do the swaps. It's completely the wrong button. Something like that. Put leader on the front, maybe. Doesn't really still have a lot of defense. I feel like we should potentially be giving him some sort of defense buff as part of his next level up perk. And I suppose we want to be building a ranged upgrade structure. We've gone down the elemental path before, so I kind of want to start investigating the other side. Pure damage, but maybe let's go down some multi-hit route for funsies. We can make it all the way there. Is that going to be a bit too ambitious though? Especially with our rather weak Centaur Lancer on the front. Feels like I want to level him up first. In fact, I kind of want to level up him and the scout before we take anything else on. Looks like a good target. Maybe this. Because then it's just the wolf that's going to be attacking the spearman. That seems alright. It's not going to be a huge amount of experience, but it seems like a fairly safe bet. Probably need to protect him. Yeah, you just defend. Could have killed him, but it's alright. Mainly doing this to take advantage of Centaur Savage's splash damage onto the air elemental. Seems to be the only reliable way of actually doing backline damage. Is with these 2x2 splash damage type attacks. Damn it, it didn't weaken him. That's annoying. How much damage is he doing? Oh, he went for the leader. Fair enough. Oh, crude still works. I've been called that many a time. Oh, that looks quite easy to take.
Yes.
Liaga?
Can you just steal that? No. Now, if it was the original Disciples maps, that would be completely kind of circumventable.
I am ready.
They did a pretty bad job in terms of like guarding the treasures in that sense. He's just gone full on balls out, which is ambitious. Okay. And getting all the burn effects on us. How much does that burn do? Burn and melt armor. So the burn is actually going to be 30 damage, which is horrid. Okay, let's start with that. I think you're... I'm going to get this guy to wait, I think. Where's the wait button? Let's do that, and then this will hopefully do huge amounts of damage to everyone. Misses him, of course, because he's just out of range. Guy from Torment. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. I get plenty of comments like that in the YouTube vids. People very eager to tell me where all the assets are from, which is fine. It's nice to see those kind of things in being used in mods. That is quite funky. That might be enough to level him up. Don't know. He's probably not going to level up, so let's heal our front line. It is fun. Yeah, it's very, very resourceful. Very, I was going to say creative. It's not exactly that creative, but it's very resourceful and ingenious. Okay. Don't fancy our chances for the scout if I go up against this army. I do need to start garrisoning this city. Maybe not if our sorceress is going to be hanging around there. Keep on forgetting to use the scout to do some counterfeit orders, which is annoying. Should not be forgetting this. Okay, well, first of all, we can have a look in there. Ooh. Very earthy. Don't like the look of that golem. I think he can probably one-shot the scout, which would be sad. I think he just needs one more fight and then he's going to level up and get a promotion.
Make it quick.
Who does that leave us with? We need an army without much backline damage. Water Elemental can pierce. The Medusas now do damage, which is a shame. It's not just petrification anymore. I could maybe come back here and give that a try. Could also potentially recruit a thief from here and try and mess around with some counterfeit orders. I'm not seeing a clear target for him though. Did I have a really small portion? There we go. Let's give this a try. So I think I just need a few XP just to get this scout leveled up. How much damage does he do? 40. Oh, he goes for a column attack. Do keep forgetting these things. That might have screwed us, actually. Maybe not. Yeah, I'd have liked the Centaur Savage to be able to attack the Possessed, which would then in turn do damage to the leader, but I think we should be alright. The Ranger can take him down. Yeah, we're fine. There he goes. You're still not going to level up, so we need to keep you healed. Okay, get ourselves a Hunter, which is just a fairly decent damage upgrade. I can't remember how much the Rangers did. I need to check that. It seems like a really big upgrade. Could be wrong. I might just do 25 damage. Oop, that's the wrong one. Scout does... Oh, just 30 damage. Okay, I'm just being an idiot.
I am ready.
Okay, that's probably going to be a bit ambitious. Could. I think we should probably go after this one. That looks super easy to take. I don't like the way this crystal's pulsating at me.
Yes.
That's going to put me off my dinner. Okay, you need to stay there unless we have... Is there a rod planter approaching down here, or did it get taken out by a neutral party? I think it might have. I think it's safe to say that's probably a rod planter. But some of these neutral parties seem to be quite hostile and do a great job of
Hello.
taking down rod planters for us.
Make it quick.
I am ready.
Yes.
Okay, where are we investigating next? Let's see some more dragons. It's got Ruin, Temple of Worship. You come to test your luck in trying to stop me. Waste of time. Within the walls of my citadel, I'm practically invulnerable. The dragons will obliterate you if you do not immediately vacate my domain. Doesn't realise he's talking to a summoned unit, bless him. As the scouts reported, a necromancer is hiding behind Doran's guise. I feel that with the power that he has now, it will be very difficult to defeat him. Even if our warriors are prepared, they will not be able to propel the attack of the dragons. Freed from the spell, we've discovered a sanctuary nearby. Perhaps there is some sort of artifact there that will help us. Is he talking about this? Maybe?
Elemenio.
Yes.
Liaga?
Okay, let's have a quick check. Upgrade structure wise, we're going to need the ranged one or the healer one. It looks like they're both going to drop at the same time, annoyingly. I don't really have anything to sell, so we may have to be a little bit frugal gold wise, or we could go after some ruins for a bit of a cash injection. No, don't do that. That's very rude. Ugh. Damn it, rod planter. Oh, it's not a rod planter. She's not going to get there in time, unfortunately. Fine. She'll have to go and hunt him down.
I am ready.
Yeah, that's an annoying amount of damage. Let's take them back for a heal.
You found me.
Yeah, you do some scouting. Why not?
Elemenio.
Yes.
You found me.
Okay. Let's keep on scouting. No, why can't I? Is that a rock? Can't summon him on top of a rock. What the flip? It's a koika, is it? My Russian's a bit rusty, I do apologise. Another one. It's like a cocoon or something. It almost looks Zerg in structure from StarCraft. Lots of spiders and dwarves. Lovely.
Bellamaniel.
Yes.
We could do with raising an army just to take down that rod planter, but it's kind of going against exactly what I want to do, really. That was rude.
Trust in you.
With any luck, this ruin will give us untold riches. Where is that dwarf going?
Bellamaniel.
Let's find out. I think we can take this. We just focus fire on the golem, then we can tank most of the damage from the earth elementals. The only downside is that it is probably going to give us quite a lot of experience, so it's going to have to, it'll be putting the pressure on us, upgrade structure wise. Damn. Yeah. We should be alright now because we can both bestow some wards thanks to the Forest Maiden. So let us see how things go. Yeah, they'll be immune to Earth, won't they? Oh, just warded. Is there much point in him attacking? It might make the difference. Who knows? Okay, so I probably want to keep you alive, and could probably do with him being promoted as well. Yeah, healer's gone. That's okay. Okay, he's on fire, so that's great. So that's the end of him. Oh, well, I didn't do as much damage as I expected. Yeah, that was not a massive surprise. 600 gold though, and an earth banner. It's a new banner. Warriors receive protection from earth and an additional slow attack, reducing enemy initiative by 50%. That gets applied to all units. Instead of increasing accuracy by 5 and adding primary crit. Reducing enemy initiative by 50%. And we do have quite a lot of AoE attackers. Let's give that a try. And use all the life potions. Because thankfully we can get back here. That gives us more than enough money to... Oh no, I've got to make a decision on which one of these upgrade structures to actually build. No. So, I think ultimately we need to think about what ward we want to go with, because they're all full party heals. So this is 50 healing to all units, 50 to all units, 55 to all units, and 55. So the healing is going to be roughly the same. What we need to decide on is what ward do we want and what added benefit do we want. So we can either go for water, which is going to be useful for us when fighting the dwarves. But then again, it only really helps us with what? Wolf Lords, Sons of Emir, Mountaineers, that kind of stuff. Galleon's Altar gives us an air defense in Kira. Kira is really helpful, to be fair. Air defense less helpful. That's only going to protect us from Elder Ones, Storm Giants. I think that's probably about it. We have actually just got that Earth Banner, so we have a permanent kind of ground defense. You could argue the Shield of 20 is pretty good though. I'm a little tempted to go for fire protection just because of all the legions. It nullifies all of that legion damage. Well, not all of it, but a good section of it. I do kind of want to test out this increased health though. Water protection. Plus, it's one of the new units, so I'm more drawn to the Dew Gatherer. Increased health is pretty funky. Let's go for it. Let's get ourselves a shelter. Pulsing away there. And we've almost got enough money to get the next upgrade structure for the ranged units, which is fab. Okay, you're a little late to the party, but you should hopefully be able to intercept that rod planter. Oh, I needed to summon something, didn't I? Well, who did he attack? Oh, I was looking away for a moment. Okay, we need to push back resource-wise now. We've taken some of the heat off in so far as what the hell? Building that upgrade structure, so we don't need quite as much money now. I feel the dragon's awakening. This is the power of the Doran cult. They will soon establish control of the surrounding areas. Get ready to fight them. Whoa, they're going to go berserk. Young white dragons, kind of concealing a Dracolich in the in the middle there. Shadow, Elder Vampire, and Green Dragon. Whenever I look at the Green Dragon in this kind of size portrait, it also always looks like they've got a little crown on the head, which I think is quite cute.
Yes.
Right, go after him.
What is it?
Okay, that wasn't quite the heal that I was expecting. Still need some more time. Unless we have a relatively simple army to go for. It's not looking like it. I could use some healing potions. I've got some of those small ones. Let's give him a big one. Do we really need one for her? Yeah, go on then. And I think we'll hopefully have enough power to go after the Sea Serpent. Let's put him there so we can do a full-on 2x2 attack on the mermaids. 129 damage straight away to the spearman. It's not looking great. So if we do damage to the backline mermaid, what are these actually going to do? Any unit plus one random unit. So they only actually target 2 units, but they do 45 damage now. And still apply paralysis. Which ain't great. So then if we... I mean, getting him to defend is going to do absolutely nothing. Oh, it could actually. If we do defend and give him 2 heals. That might be enough. Look at that splash damage. Did all the work for us there. It's brilliant. Is that going to be enough? I don't think it is. But let's find out. Oh. Come on. Shit. Can we actually kill him before he attacks? Oh, it's because of the slowdown. He's only got 35 initiative. Oh, this banner is saved the day. So we can do 30 damage. Oh, he is weakened. Or is he weakened? No, that relates to the slowdown. Okay, that's it then. Okay, that banner's staying, definitely. There we go. Centaur Wanderer. That went unexpectedly well.
Yes.
I don't mind saying. Okay, next upgrade structure. Let's get it out. Tent or shack? Decisions. This stinger is pretty nice. He does like a penetrative column attack. Doing weapon damage and then poison on a column, which is pretty good. Bandit is going to be ×2 arrow though, so that does give us that multi-hit ability. I'm going to go for a shack. And then for the final mission, we'll go full on all the way down to the bottom of the upgrade structure, just so we can see what's here. There might have been some interesting changes to that final unit. Yet another summon. I feel like I've maybe poked the hornet's nest by throwing a summoned unit into there. I might have kicked something off which I didn't want to. Oh, you can move nowhere. I've yeah, I've completely boxed him in, unfortunately. Alright, attack a dwarf. If in doubt, attack a dwarf.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I'm doing for now, though, it seems. I'm going to need some garrison. Oh, we took the thing. What was in there? No, it was only Yetis. I'm not really that bothered. Oh, they've gone berserk. Yep. Shit. They're going after the dwarves. Oh, it's going to be nasty. I really don't want to be facing that Dracolich. The Sailor's Book. The hero gains the sailing skill and the ability to use camping equipment. Camping equipment? Is that like travel equipment, presumably? In which case, we can already do that. Elixir of Mobility. Increases the warrior's initiative by 10%. Nice. I shall be taking that immediately. He's got initiative of over 60 now, which is great. Yeah, the sailing skill and the ability to use camping equipment. I think this is camping equipment. It's just another mistranslation from me, unfortunately. It's supposed to be hiking equipment. Or just boots, let's face it. And these boots already give us the flight skills, so we get an added benefit of protection from air, so not really that important. Okay, let's bring you back. There's a lot of noobs, more noobs. I don't really want to waste his turn going after them. I'd rather kill something with a little bit more oomph and more experience for us. But at the same time, if I leave this unguarded, that's it. They're going to have a field day. Let's thin them out a bit. Let's go after the back line. And miss, more importantly. Not much point in you doing that. So, we've got a very fast leader at the moment who can do splash damage and also potentially slow down units quite considerably, which seems like a really good position to be in. If we can bump his initiative even higher, something like into the 70s or 80s, then he's going first in every battle and also potentially slowing some really fast units down as well, which feels like a really nice place to be in with him. Uh-oh. I don't know what to expect from that. I'm going to put her in the capital.
What is it?
Economy's in a very bad state, admittedly, but now we can focus a little bit more on fighting back the rod planters, etc., to get our economy back on track. What did he pick up? There was a treasure there that I just completely missed. I'm not surprised. They blend in so well with the surroundings, unfortunately. Okay, I think it's probably time to put something in here. I might just go with full-on scouts.
I am ready.
I should have maybe got ourselves a thief. I think it should be all right. I don't have enough movement points just to take this. I'm going to do it. Let's push forward. Oh, it's right next to the Legion's capital. That was somewhat unexpected. There you go. Instant slowdown. These guys are like slow as shit now. let's reduce your damage. It makes little difference, but makes me feel somewhat good about utilising them well. Oh, how do I get rid of that? Ban. I'm so glad I actually bothered to learn how to ban people. Pretend to be a proper streamer. Let's get him sniped. And let's finish this off. Not really that bothered about any excessive healing. We're going to end up in the city anyway, so that's fine. We've captured the Fortress of the Damned. There are altars of Pyros everywhere. The legions expand the influence of the cult of this deity. The volcano, where the main forces of idolaters are concentrated, is south of here. Is it this pulsating thing? It's a hell mana crystal. It's a magic well. Wasn't really that much point in taking this, but I guess it's nice to have it. Keeps the legions under wraps.
Yes.
I am ready.
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to see what was actually in this party, but never mind. I might do it with the end. Let's have a go. Oh, it's this. I think we've seen these before, haven't we? Let's go for the Frost Giant here. Frost Giant, Hill Giant. I think she's got enough power to actually take these on. She does have a Lord of Heaven. I'm quietly confident. It's kind of what we should be using her for anyway. Okay, so if I do it to these two, they should be immune to the frost. I keep on wanting to say frost. Giants attack now, so I can probably focus more on the golem. Yeah, shielded now, so we've only got to really worry about damage from these two. Yeah, you keep attacking. It's fine. Okay, this is not a bad little army to keep close to home and just keep the rod planters and whatnot under tabs. Anything worth looking into here? Lots of potions and shit. Basically, I might just sell all those.
I am ready.
All right. They're going after that city. I think it's going to have to be a rod planter next, because we are pretty much crippled. 50 infernal mana, 25 grove, and 100 gold each turn we're getting, which is sad. Are they going to be going for this city?
Yes.
That would be interesting. I'm gonna kind of want to just leave them just to see if they actually go for it, because the AI does tend to be a bit more ballsy. Did I want to get a thief? I think I wanted a rod planter. It's fine. I'll sell some stuff first. So corrosive acid. I don't think I want any of these, because I always forget to use them anyway, and they're worth a fair bit of money. That's all good. I'll send the thief up there. She can help out the main army. We do definitely need a rod planter now, though.
Let's get this over with.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
What is it?
As soon as I leave, they're going to instantly try and take this city again. Kind of want to... I want to see what they do. But if I leave the city, they're just going to come back and take this one, because this is going to be the easier target. Unless I recruit a garrison for it, which should be fairly straightforward. Slightly tempted to go after this one, actually. But I'd also like to do some counterfeit orders shenanigans on it. Oh, that looks fine. Let's go after these ones. See if I can slow down these two. Nice. Hang on. He shouldn't be attacking next, should he? He should have an initiative of 30 instead. That's sneaky. Or maybe it's next turn. Maybe the like initiatives are locked in, essentially, for a turn. Okay, that's everyone's slowed down now, so that's good. Damn it. What can I do with that? Not missing, thank you. Still got more than enough damage to wipe them out. Scroll of distractions. 20% less likely to hit. Some more mana. It's all yours for enough gold. Ooh. Tower of the Old Order. It's probably worth quite a lot. Alright, I think it's probably about time we wrap this one up. Slightly shorter stream today, just because I was a little behind. Like I said, still feeling slightly under the weather, but well enough to stream, so I thought I would give it a go. Bollocks, I was going to put a garrison in there. That's fine. We'll just have to come back and retake that city. That rod planter is just absolutely going mental. But we can quite easily just follow him around, removing his rods. Or the dragons will take care of them for us. Which is just as good. Right, that's me done. I think we've made some pretty solid progress. There's only maybe about a third of the map which remains covered, which is nice. We've spotted 2 of the cults that we need to eliminate. Doran and the Old Order, whatever they're called. Rejects thereof, and Pyros is somewhere around here. I still think there are 2 more cults. There's the cult of the Faceless God and the Maelstrom, or whatever it was called. That one where that guy kind of warped in and then he ran off in this direction, so it's probably somewhere around here as well. And then we've got who knows what's going on here. The owner of Cold. So plenty of things, little mysteries for us to unravel, which we'll have to wait for the next stream. So I will bid you a very good day. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your week, whenever you're watching. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye for now.